the glass cleaner. It does have a little bit of a wobble to it. I hope maybe I can get some metal strips and put on the other side and maybe minimize some of that. Makes it a little difficult for me to write with right now. Now my favorite color of the ones that I've tested so far is this neon pink color. I think it works the best in terms of popping on the screen. And so you can watch me write, and everything that I write will appear backwards to you right now. And of course, I think chemistry is fun, and so that looks correct to me with looking at it from left to right, but of course to you it looks backwards because you're looking at what I'm doing through this piece of plexiglass. And so I can write a bunch of stuff. And I can draw the products. And we can get a lot of things put on the board as I want to. And so one of the things that you have to keep in mind, of course, the lights have to be on both lights. It's the light going through the board that makes this pop out on the screen. We've got a black backdrop. We've got the exposure set really, really high, so you shouldn't be seeing a lot of the flaws on the plexiglass screen. And of course, I've got a microphone up here above me coming down, so it never requires that I wear a lapel mic, which is good. You just have to remember to pull it down when you're done and turn it off. There is a battery that powers it because the cord is so long. And then also you have to remember in this room to make sure that the lights are out other than the lights that we have over here. And I think the lights are probably sufficient enough. We may get another set of lights and put over on the sides to make the person look a little more bright, but I don't know that that's necessary. I think this is probably going to work okay just with these LED strips and how we have it set up right now. I think this should work pretty well. The other thing you have to do when you come into this room, there is a hood in this room, and as you're recording, you want to make sure that you turn off that hood. Now, your hearing will not pick the hood noise up too much. We kind of get used to that. But once you make a recording, it gets really bad really quick. And so you want to make sure that the room is as quiet as possible. And you probably want to be up here recording at a time when nobody's going to be coming up and down in the elevator a lot. So during the day is probably when we have a lot of folks on campus, it probably isn't going to be the best thing to do because the elevator is just right on this side of the wall. So you may want to be using this later in the evening or early in the morning, as the case may be. So yeah, we can do all kinds of things. We actually have other colors that we can use. The other one that I kind of like is this white color. And it seems to be okay. It's a little finer. I don't think it pops quite as good, but you know, I can definitely draw out like a benzene ring, right? Chlorine and iron trichloride, and I can show some chemistry here as well. So just some simple things. We can show mechanisms pretty easily. We can perform math problems, right? We can show that however you want to do, draw it pretty well, and I think it'll show up quite nicely. So those types of things, yeah, pretty fun.